कंपटीशन अच्छा था एंड आई हैड अ वेरी गुड फर्स्ट जंप बट toe foul जैसे it didn't even step on the foul board but it just whisked through that green line in front of the plasticine and unfortunately शायद उसमें शायद मेरा वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप क्वालिफिकेशन था बट आई एम रियली हैप्पी विद द कंसिस्टेंट सीरीज 790 के ऊपर 3 जंप भी लगा एंड देयर वर फ्यू जंप्स व्हिच आर लाइक रियली फार एंड क्योंकि आई बिलीव दिस इज भुवनेश्वर मैजिक क्योंकि जब भी मैं इधर आता हूँ आई जस्ट डू गुड and hopefully I just need to get some rest because my body is completely broken after the long travel and continuous back-to-back competition. I'm not used to doing it for the past 1 year, so I'm slowly getting back that rhythm. And the past 2 weeks have been really hectic for me. This is the third country I'm just moving past in the past 10 days. So I just need to get some rest and refocus and get ready for a big one at interstate. So I'm really optimistic and looking forward to that. And बहुत खुश हुआ शाहनवाज भी 8 मीटर के ऊपर किया and बहुत काफ़ी यंग है. He's only 18 years old and he has got a long way to go. और हम ट्रिवेंड्रम में साथ में ट्रेनिंग करते हैं एंड खुशी की बात ये है कि we push each other, fight with each other and we have a very good rap also. So hopefully again Indian long jump का standard और ऊपर आएगा क्योंकि we have really good jumpers coming up now. So एक साल के बाद वापस Indian long jump ऊपर आ रहा है. Very excited about it and let's see how interstate goes.
In terms of technique, were there any changes, especially since you're coming back after a long layoff? So, firstly, how tough is it mentally to kind of start competing again? And in terms of technique, अगर कुछ changes आपने करा हो?
टेक्निक पे वर्क करने का टाइम ही नहीं मिला बिकॉज दिस सीजन वाज ऑल अबाउट rehab, rigorous rehab. So probably from January until now I'm spending like three sessions per week and gym 4 hours per session, so probably like 12-15 hours every week in the gym with my rehab. So I couldn't focus much on my jumps training. I've started jumps only like probably 3 months back in spikes. I've altogether jumped probably like 8-9 times in spikes before starting my season. And obviously when you're coming back after a career threatening injury, so obviously that mental factor will be there, apprehension will be there, but I have worked my way through. Tough times make tough people. So because I have done this, like I'm and in my training we have stimulated the competition atmosphere multiple times every week prior to coming here. So we stimulate a competition environment prior to when I started competing in Pune. So that gave me an edge, thinking that okay, when it's competition I know that I can put a good jump. But today in the last, it was pretty tough for me because I was not getting the rhythm. I feel because it's because of the long travel and the jet lag and everything. My head is still rotating. I don't know why sir ghoom raha hai pura. I am not in my senses. I need to go back home, get 2 days of rest, complete recovery, ice bath, whatever, to like reset and refocus and get back stronger for interstate.
And you spoke about the apprehensions. Can you elaborate a little on that? Because a lot of athletes they tend to get a little scared when they come back. You might injure the part again. Is it the same with you? And if not, how do you kind of overcome that?
Because I was pretty confident about the surgery I had, because I was taken for surgery in Aspetar Hospital, which is probably the best hospital in the world, because my case was really complicated, and in India even the best doctors said that it wasn't up to them and it was probably the end of my career. So we just gave a try in Aspetar Hospital, Qatar, and the doctor promised me saying that the first, like when my eye opened and the doctor said that now your knee won't break because we have done so much to it, and probably they have taken a graft from my hamstrings and wrapped my knee around and put 3 screws and everything. So I knew that my knee is pretty much strong. I just need to like fine tune it and get a proper rehab, and I'm very fortunate enough to have my SNC coach Dr. Wayne Lombard, Wayne G, and my physio Priyam Bhai, team IS to support me, AFI, Sai Trivandrum, everyone, like quite a good team to support me, and especially my dad, he's always there with me. So we talk, eat, everything, like we do sport. And so it was just a matter of time that apprehension thing just kick out of my head, and probably I have seen like a lot of tough circumstances before, and I just worked through those apprehensions, worked through those fear factors during my training. We stimulated those kind of atmospheres, and things are pretty much clicking now. So let's get the big one at the interstate.
Actually, you an injury. I mean, ये पार्टनर रही है, पहले भी आपका हुआ था, तो आपने कॉमनवेल्थ मिस किया था, if I'm not wrong, then again. कैसे देखते हो ये सब लाइफ में?
वो तो मैं मौत को देखा था शायद, क्योंकि मेरा अपेंडिसाइटिस ऐसा टूट गया था. इट वाज लाइक कंप्लीट रप्चर एंड पेरिटोन. इट इज लाइक सम बैक्टीरियल इन्फेक्शन, critical.
Pre-COVID.
It happened before 2018 Commonwealth Games.
हाँ, that's what I'm talking about because that's when आपने miss किया था.
Yeah, so because of that I missed Commonwealth Games. So I'm used to these kind of situations, like when I'm pretty much in during my teenage, I would say. So bounce back, comebacks, everything, like I knew what it takes to come back. You need to be like really strong up here, no matter what the situation is, to get past it. And I feel that I'm one such guy who just takes the best out of every situation and just keep moving forward no matter what's happening around you. Like there are a lot of terrible things that has happened to me outside, inside my personal life too, but just have to keep everything out, throw everything out of the window and just keep working towards it and focus towards your goal. That's it.
The third international event and fourth meet after coming back from the injuries. Did you ever feel that your tendon that inflaming, any pain, anything else? That because you have to, I mean, जब आप jump लेते हो तो.
Yeah, obviously I'm expecting some sort of niggles and everything to happen, but I do the pre-jump routine and I do the post-jump routine. Now immediately after giving you this interview, I'm just going for my rehab immediately for like another 10 minutes. So I have to do this, and I have learned to take care of my knee, like how I should take care of the knee, because this is a baby knee. So I have to ice it. I have to do, because my physio can't travel with me every time, so I have to do the soft tissue release. He has taught me how to do it. So if some manual release works, so my physio has taught me how to do it, so I have to do it by myself. So everything, so I have to take care of it, and things are pretty much sorted as of now. But when I step onto the runway for jumps, like no apprehension comes in my mind. There is no second thought. It's just you are just going to go all out and kill it. So those thoughts never come. Even before taking the last jump, I was trailing behind. So even before taking the last jump, I was like, if the knee has to break, let it break. I'm just going to give my best. But it was a big jump. My landing was a bit awkward, and I lost like probably like 30 centimeters there. So I just want to capitalize on those little mistakes which I have done, and just go for a good one at the interstate.
आज का जो कंपटीशन था, लास्ट जंप तक नहीं वो हो पा रहा था, 8 क्रॉस नहीं हुआ था. लास्ट जंप पे क्या चल रहा था जब आप रनवे पे थे?
Mind शांत ही चल रहा था, क्योंकि I knew that I have a good jump in me, so it was just like little adjustment, fine tuning here and there which I need to do. My dad told me just push like 5 centimeters behind, just go all out irrespective of what. तो वो थोड़ा क्लिक हो गया, and I just got a good jump. Happy about it.
About the celebration after the jump?
सेलिब्रेशन, हाँ, थोड़ा सा मतलब पीछे रहता है और सब आगे रहता है, तो थोड़ा सा सेलिब्रेशन तो बनता है. बट आई एम रियली हैप्पी फॉर शाहनवाज, क्योंकि वो काफ़ी जूनियर है और हमारा इंडिया का अभी अगले साल वर्ल्ड जूनियर चैंपियनशिप भी आ रहा है, एंड ही हैज़ गॉट अ वेरी ब्राइट फ्यूचर, वेरी टैलेंटेड. और हम साथ में ट्रेनिंग करता है, सी हिम जंप एवरी टाइम, वी ट्रेन टुगेदर. जंप सेशन हो या फिर वेट ट्रेनिंग सेशन हो, हम जंप करते हैं. बहुत अच्छा बच्चा है. ही इज़ रियली गुड, वेरी डाउन टू अर्थ एंड वेरी हार्ड वर्किंग. So that's he has got a really good future, and really happy that he has crossed 8 meters for the first time, and now it's all onwards and upwards for him. So he just have to maintain that consistency, and I'm pretty sure that his coach is also a very good coach, Bhupinder sir. So the kind of atmosphere we have with the jumps group in Trivandrum, we have now probably 3 jumpers over 790, myself, Shahnawaz and Sunny Kumar from Bihar. So the standards which we have in our training group itself is very high. So always like high tides raise all ships. So we have a very good training group and setup there, and we push each other, motivate each other. So even if Shahnawaz has won today, I wouldn't be like disappointed or anything, because I'm so happy for him, क्योंकि उसका भी बहुत अच्छा सीजन चल रहा है. He did 790 in the junior federations, and whatever I'm jumping, I feel I'd say that it's a bonus for us, because he never thought that I will jump this season. So it was all about the work which we have put in at the right time, and we just got the result.
मुझे पहले आप हैंग टेक्निक यूज करते थे, क्या इंजरी के बाद हिचकी पे थोड़ा काम किया या थोड़ा दोनों मिला के एक्सपेरिमेंट?
नहीं, मैं पहले से हिचकी की करता था. आफ्टर 2018 सीजन मैं हिचकी की करता आ रहा हूँ. हैंग नहीं करता हूँ मैं, हिचकी साइकिलिंग टेक्निक ही करता हूँ.
And if you can just look back at that phase where you were not well and where you were recovering, how tough was it to keep pushing yourself mentally that I'll come back when you know that your career is almost done? So can you talk about that phase a little? What kept you going?
It's like, it was very tough, to be honest, because you don't know what lies ahead of you, because your knee is completely gone. And when coaches, when the people around you, everyone, even though the young kids come to us and say that भैया आप recover हो जाओगे, आप पहले से भी अच्छा करोगे, Olympics में medal जीतोगे, but there were other people who the voices around me saying that हाँ this is the time to like do other things in life and blah blah blah, because once your tendon is ruptured, the chance that you come back is very less. And in fact, like those who have ruptured their patellar tendon haven't gotten back to that big stage performances before. So obviously there will be doubtful, but why not be the first one to break that jinx and prove to be an example? So that was the thing which was in my mind. And like 2 days after my injury, like when I was bedridden and can't move my knee because this tendon was broken and my leg was hanging, so I had to put a brace to keep this leg together to do whatever, like eat, sleep, or like go to washroom or whatever. But like when Tejaswin Shankar called me, my friend TJ called me and said that भाई तेरे अगर किसी से हो पाएगा तो बस तेरे से हो पाएगा, just go and kill it. So that just ignited that spark in me. And before surgery I spoke to Neeraj Bhaiya, just going before the surgery, and it was all like when we have such good people around you, just block all the bad ones and just keep moving forward. That's it.
That TJ was the first one to believe you कि आपका ruptured tendon हुआ है फिर भी आप कर लोगे. And आप काफी कांटेक्ट में रहते हो यू टीजे एंड नीरज ऑल्सो. तो टुडे आपका 8:10 आपने क्रॉस किया, 8:13 आपने क्लियर किया. नीरज यूजुअली मैसेज करते हैं, प्रवीण का हुआ था तब भी किया था उन लोग. उन्होंने आज कोई मैसेज आया नीरज की तरफ से?
अभी तक मैं फोन अभी देखा नहीं हूँ. आई थिंक आई एम 100% श्योर नीरज भैया का भी मैसेज आएगा, मतलब कल को आएगा, बिकॉज ही इज अ वन हु ऑलवेज लुक अप टू एवरी परफॉर्मेंस, नॉट जस्ट मी. जो भी किसी अच्छा कंपटीशन कर रहा है, उनका कंपटीशन के बाद ही सेंड्स मैसेजेस, कंग्रेचुलेटरी मैसेज, एंड ही फॉलोस अस वेरी क्लोजली. ऐसे नहीं है कि वो अपने खुद करके रहता है, ही जस्ट फॉलोस अस एवरीवन वेरी क्लोजली. कितना कैसा परफॉर्मेंस रहा है, व्हाट आर द परफॉर्मेंस, कैसा जा रहा है, ट्रेनिंग जा रहा है. ही enquires about us a lot. He's like a leader for us, and he's always the one we look up to, and he's a man of that high values and character. So obviously like his motivation, his input, everything has been quite motivational for me.
And what next after interstate? You're taking a break or you're traveling?
Interstate के बाद, if I am able to get the world championship qualifying mark, oh light चला गया. If I'm getting the world champs qualification mark, I'm happy. Again, I'll just give my shot. I'm very hopeful that I'll get it. But if not, season ends and we'll just take a break and get ready for the next season.
Thank you. Thank you so
Murali,
much.
just want to know about that response you got from the crowd. जब आप रनवे पे आते थे तो पूरा एकदम क्राउड एकदम पैक, पूरा चीयर होता था. और उसके बारे में फर्स्ट टाइम कॉन्टिनेंटल ब्रॉन्ज मीट हुआ है, उसके बारे में कुछ.
One thing I would like to say is that the way Bhubaneswar hosted it, absolutely fantastic, world class, because the atmosphere in the stadium, the atmosphere around the stadium, I've never been to a Continental Tour event with this hype. Like, I'm not even kidding, I'm not even exaggerating. From everything, from the call room, from the warm-up track to the competition venue to the crowd, everything was fantastic to the standards of World Championships. So this was how Budapest hosted World Championships. So, and the competition which we had today, the crowd and everything was of that same class. Like, they were cheering us for every jump, they were getting excited, enthusiastic, they were like howling, and it was all like mad atmosphere. So that really pumped us like crazy. And if it, like, I've been to like 2-3 Continental Tour events in Europe now, I haven't seen like even 5% of the kind of energy and the crowd, or like even the way they conduct the competitions there. So I'm just really hopeful that we'll have like more Continental Tour events, more, even in fact World Athletic. We had our NC Classics, so let's hope that we'll have more and more World Athletic Continental Tour events, so that हमको बाहर नहीं जाना पड़ेगा, इधर ही करके qualify कर देंगे तो everything will be fantastic. So let's hope Bhubaneswar will host more and more Continental Tour events, and we'll have much greater opportunities. Even the youngsters who came to watch us, like, I'm sure that they must have got really inspired. And this is how you build a sporting atmosphere, and this is how you sow in the seeds for the upcoming talent, because now we have an icon to look up to. In Portugal, when I was training, like the little kids, they have that man to look up to, Cristiano to look up to. So we have in athletics, we have now Neeraj Chopra to look up to. So it's just that we need to have the right kind of people coming in. Just imagine if probably one day Noah Lyles come to India, so what will be the kind of hype? So we very hopeful. Let's see how it goes, and let's bring in more stars to India. And thank you, Bhubaneswar, for this amazing event.
Thank you.